Hello, sorry you can't see my face. This may have just done you a favour, but this is a tag video from Rose and Jones, and this tag is called Free for Free. So I found this a very interesting tag, and I'd like to thank Lizzie for that tag, and I will be tagging my people at the end of the video. So what Free for Free is you pick 3 of your favourite notes, and then you pick 3 of your favourite fragrances to go with those notes. So without further ado, here is my first note or ingredient that I like. Now the first note is going to be iris. So the first one I have for my iris note is the brilliant Dior Homme Intense. It's brilliant for presentation and a lovely bottle, as you can see. The iris in this is incredible. Now, if you love iris and you've not tried this or the Dior Homme Parfum, then I think you should be arrested, really. It's just unbelievable. So this is my first bottle for iris. My second choice is Prada L'Homme. Not the Intense, just the normal one. I recently added this to my collection. Iris in this isn't so ramped up, it's not so lipsticky. It is a much easier to wear iris fragrance. It is very gentlemanly like. Love the presentation of the bottle. Really clean, soapy, easy to wear, fresh fragrance from Prada. So that's Prada L'Homme. And lastly, we have a cheapie, and this is from Zara, and this is Zara 9. Now this has Oris in the middle, as you can see, which is the iris note, and this is again a really well blended, long lasting fragrance from Zara, one of my favourites from the house actually. And this does remind me of Prada L'Homme. It pushes the iris note actually slightly further than the Prada. It's not so soapy and clean. It's a bit more powdery in the dry down, this one. This has been likened to Prada L'Homme and Valentino Uomo. If I had Valentino Uomo in my collection, especially the Intense version, that definitely would have made the list. However, I wanted to put some cheaper fragrances and more affordable options in there in my list, because that's what I do. So that is my last fragrance with iris in. Next note is amber. My first fragrance from my amber collection is a cheapie. Now this isn't something that's really known about, I don't think, in the fragrance community, and this is called Amber Glow. Now Amber Glow I picked up, this is the perfume shop's own fragrance. This is from their own line. They do 3 or 4 different fragrances that are about £20. Their Eau de Parfum concentration, and I have worn this for the day on skin and it lasts all day. I got this in their sale and it cost me just £10. Unbelievable value, because the amber in this is gorgeous. It's slightly herbal, it's warm, it's comforting, it is very easy to wear. I got a compliment on it. It's just a great fragrance. Now I picked this up, I believe, for £10, and then I got a discount code which got it down to £9 in store. So I think normally though this is £20, but a great amber fragrance. If you've not tried that, I urge you to give it a go because it's lovely. The second in my amber collection that I want to bring up, and I haven't worn this on skin yet. I've decanted it for somebody because I want them to try it. This is Louis Cardin Sacred. This is recommended to me at Fab Trends. I'll put a link to her channel down below. And it was also recommended to me from Nigel at 2 cents worth on one of these cheap lists. This, for the money, I picked this up cheap, but it just feels so expensive for what you're getting. I mean, look at the colour of the juice. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. You can pick it up for around £30, I believe. But how lovely is the presentation, the colour of the juice, and the fragrance inside definitely matches. It is high quality for the price. It is almost, I would say, like others have described, almost niche quality. Fantastic amber fragrance. Lastly in my collection, I don't own a full bottle. Sorry if that was part of the rules. This one I got as a sample, and this is Suna Musk Abid Umbra. Now this is just beautiful. I picked this up in my secret scent box that they sent me, and it's been on my radar ever since. I will be picking a full bottle of this up at some point because it's one of my favourite fragrances I've tried full stop. I just love it that much. It's really lovely. The amber in this is just gorgeous. There's not much else in there going on, but it's just so authentic and beautiful. Again, niche quality to my nose. Fantastic fragrance. And that is Abid Ambra by Suna Musk. Now, my last note is tobacco. And I have, I think, 3 bangers in this with an honourable mention. My first from my tobacco collection that I want to mention is a cheapie. And this is Unexpected Fresh Spicy. Now, I was very tempted to put Rich Warm Addictive in there. I didn't, just purely because you can't pick up on the tobacco very well in it. Now, I love the bottles. I think they're gorgeous. So I wanted to include the Unexpected Fresh Spicy because the tobacco is noticeable in this. It's not challenging though. This is a very, very nice entry into the world of tobacco, in my opinion. It reminds me a lot of Spice Bomb Extreme. It is really, really nice. It is exactly what it says on the tin there. It's Unexpected Fresh Spicy. I have done a review on this and really enjoyed it. So that is the first in my tobacco collection. Second in my tobacco is again an entry level. Absolute, you can pick this up for an absolute bargain. Gets rave reviews throughout the community. And that is CK1 Shock. Now again, good looking bottle as you can see. This is a lovely tobacco in this. It's got a slight energy drink vibe to it, quite youthful, but very, very nice fragrance. The tobacco in this again is very, very easy to wear. It is something I enjoy. The only problem I would say with that is performance. But again, very enjoyable for the money. Now, lastly on my list, this will sort that situation out with performance. This is an absolute banger, but the most expensive in the list here. And this is Aaron Terence Hughes Tobacco Oud and Vanilla. Now, this is a little bit more challenging than the other 2 tobacco fragrances I put in here, but the quality is incredible. And I mentioned in my video, when you first spray it is like a slap in the face. However, it becomes a very lovely, soothing, sweet cuddle once it settles down a bit. The vanilla in this is incredible, but the tobacco leaf, the tobacco note in this is so authentic and such high quality. I couldn't not include this in this tag video. So there we go. Sorry, lastly, I just wanted to mention an honourable mention for the tobacco, and that is Rosa Salas's Cubano, which is a clone, which is their interpretation of Tobacco Vanille. So, sorry, I know it's not 334, but I wanted to mention this just purely because, again, this is beautiful. Imagine a patisserie, but then with a beautiful sweet tobacco. Really strong, really long lasting. The dry down in this is phenomenal. It is beautiful. That is my honourable mention. So thanks again, Lizzie, for the tag. I'm going to be tagging a couple more people than you did, just purely because I want to give a few more people a chance to do this. So firstly, I'm going to tag a couple of channels that are bigger than me, that I know that would enjoy doing this. There's no pressure to do it, there's no time constraints, so just be really lovely if you could take part if you get the time. My first tag is Chris from Fragmental. He has got a fantastic collection. I'll be really interested to know what his favourites are. My second tag is Steve from Frags to Riches, because again, really interesting to see with his collection what he would pick and what notes are his favourite. I would like to pick a couple of smaller channels, so I'll link all the channels below, but I'd like to pick Sensualize. He is a new channel, just kicking off. Give him a sub if you wouldn't mind. He's just started his channel and he's got some great fragrances in his collection. I know he'll enjoy doing this and enjoy the exposure. I'd also like to tag Mersey Scents. It'd be great to get his take on this. Again, another fairly new channel, just starting to grow. Again, lovely bloke. Give him a follow. Really knows his stuff. Really likeable, friendly guy. And then over to America, I would like to tag Ross from TLTG Reviews. I know he loves a tag video, and I think this is a different tag to what he would be expecting, and I'll be really interested to see what he would put in his favourite free notes and favourite free bottles from those collections. So this has been my 3 for 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Bit different to what I normally do. I apologise that my face wasn't on the channel. I know that's the reason you come to watch me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. What would you pick? What would be your favourite fragrance from these 3 notes that I've picked? Give me some inspiration as to what I could add to these, and what would you pick? Really appreciate you coming to watch. Thanks again, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and keep smelling wonderful.